What's going on, guys? How are you guys doing today? It's your boy Crazy Dude 36 coming at you today with my draft breakdown for the 5th season of the UPU. Before I get into my team, I'm gonna pretty much take out the rules of the draft. It's a priority draft basically, so I get to pick whatever I want when I want. There's 5 tiers: A, B, C, D, and E. We had a point system, all this stuff. We had a total of 10 mods. We had one pick from each tier, so 1A, 1B, 1C, 1D, 1E, one mega tier, and then 4 free picks. We had a total of 360 points to use our free picks. Normal tier A Pokemon cost 180 points. Tier B cost 120. Tier C cost 100. Tier D cost 60, and Tier E cost 40. But if you get Mega Pokemon, if you got a Tier A Mega, you got no points added. If you got Tier B Mega, you got 40 points added, I believe. And then you got a Tier C Mega, you got 60 or 80 points. I believe it was 80. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Priority draft, snake draft, so on and so forth. So let's get onto my team. As I was looking through the team tier list, I was like, I kind of want to draft the team that I had last season because, as you guys know, I was brought into the league like 5 or 6 weeks before the league officially ended, so I really didn't get a chance to use my team as I thought I would. So I wanted to get like Salamence, Mega Mawile, Superior, Arcanine, Masquerain, Nidoking, stuff like that. So also I wanted to use, since I'm doing that, I also wanted to get my SDF core going, like right off the bat. My SDF core, if I got my team from last year, would be Salamence and Mega Mawile. I was looking through the tier list and I was like, which of these should I grab first? I mean, Mega Mawile really doesn't need setup, so it's not really that much big of a deal, in my opinion. So and Salamence was the other one, and if he gets a chance to set up, he can like pretty much win everything. So I decided to grab Salamence because another reason now I grabbed Salamence instead of Mega Mawile is because I felt like grabbing a Mega Mawile this early, like my first pick in the game, isn't too big of a deal. As you can see, we're gonna nickname Salamence Parthenax for this season. He's gonna be the first team move user for our team. His abilities are in like pretty much Intimidate and Moxie. Intimidate's like really good for like lowering his opponent's attack stat, and Moxie's really good for raising our attack stat. Yeah, pretty much. This thing can be like really dangerous, especially if I can get like some Dragon Dances up. And yeah, this thing has potential to sweep. As you can see, this thing's also like mainly an attacker and all that, with some really good speed invested into it. So yeah, this thing can be fast, and this thing can be a fast heavy hitter and all that. So yeah, okay. Since I was the 3rd pick in the season, that means I didn't have a chance to grab what I wanted, pretty much. Or why I wanted it. I couldn't grab Mega Mawile because somewhere between my first pick and my second pick, it got grabbed. So that means I needed to grab either a Steel type or a Fairy type. I was looking through the B tier list because Mega Salamence, I got my A slot, and I didn't plan to grab another A Pokemon because, I just didn't feel like it. I was looking through the B tier, and I came across this mon that I drafted in my first ever draft league. I really didn't get to do much because I didn't get to use it that much because like I didn't know how to use it really. But now that I was about a year ago and I know how to do stuff like this now, so I would like everybody to welcome to the team Tinkerbell the Sylveon. Sylveon can be extremely dangerous, especially with its pixelate ability, which can make like any normal type move that it has a very type move and get a 1.2 times boost in power. And not include that. I'm not sure that includes stab or not, but yeah. This thing's other ability, Q Charm, which is the one you see on the up on the screen right now, is actually really good because I guess it's a 30% chance of infatuating a Pokemon of the opposite gender. Since it's a female, more like it'd be like a really good switching on a male Pokemon that could be potentially dangerous to our team. Yeah, this thing, as you can see, this thing's mainly a special attacker with its attack is trash. Also, this thing can pretty much not take a hit just about because of its poor defense, but it can pretty much take any special attack rather well. Okay, so I got an A tier and a B tier with Salamence and Sylveon. Okay, so I was looking through the tier. I was trying to find my steel type. I was like, oh my god, I want a steel type. I need a steel type. Steel. I was looking. I couldn't find a good one. I could find some good ones past the C tier, but I was like, wait, this is a priority draft. I don't have to draft the C. So I was looking through the B's and A's and all that, and I managed to find me another B tier Pokemon. That's to take off 120 points, leaving me with 240 in the thing. So I would like everybody to welcome to the team Scizor the Scizor. And yes, I named my Scizor. But yeah, I just wanted to, I guess. So Scizor can be extremely dangerous because it has that technician ability. Most people, especially like Choice Banded, Technician, Max Attack, Adamant, Bullet Punch, stuff like that can be extremely dangerous. Swarm gives stuff like Fury Cutter and Bug Bite, like that gives it a power boost, including like this including like that's not including the stab from it. It's third ability, Light Metal. I really don't see a necessity for it. It's not really that good. It's not really that bad. So on and so forth. I just don't see anything in it. This thing can be extremely fast. I could run Choice Scarf on it if I choose to, because the speed is 65. As a matter of fact, I think it's the second slowest thing that I've drafted. Okay, next on my list, I wanted to get something that had power. And the only mon I can think of was a mon that I did have last season for the UPU. So I would like everyone to welcome back to the team Xerxes the Needle King. And also, Xerxes will be our second Z move user for this season. Its ability Poison Point allows it to pretty much almost guarantee poison the target, especially like say I have like Poison Jab or something. It can be a really good way to poison my opponent's team. Like at all, it's its other abilities, rivalries, and not really that good unless the other Pokemon that is a male type. Yeah, and Sheer Force is more likely, quite possibly the best ability that it has in my opinion. This thing has a really good base attack stat, but it really doesn't have any attacks that benefit from physical attacks that benefit from Sheer Force. So it might not. Most of the time it gets wrong. It's more like it may or may not be special. Yeah, pretty much. This thing, even though Okay, so the next pick I was doing math, trying to figure out like, okay, what I need to get this Pokemon, this and this Pokemon. I did math, and I needed at least 20 extra points. That means I could not get a A tier Mega, which is actually kind of down because we have Mega Kangaskhan, but no Power Punch and Fake Out and stuff like that. But yeah, so I would like everyone to welcome to the team my tier B Mega for a bonus of 40 points. Mega Aerodactyl Petrie, or Petrie the Mega Aerodactyl, whatever. This thing can be like extremely aggressive, considering how fast and how hard it can hit with like Stone Edge, Alveoli, Wing Attack, stuff like that. This thing, oh my god, set up Sword Hunter with this thing, oh my god, this thing would hurt you and hurt you and hurt you. It's also reliable Stealth Rock setup. Yeah, base 130 at 5 attack with a 150 speed. This thing is dangerous. Yeah. Everybody, so the reason I picked Dusclops is because I didn't give it I guess I don't know why I didn't just give it a lead in like I did the other ones, but shit. Okay, so the reason I picked Casper the Dusclops was because I wanted a Pokemon that would be good with Eviolite, and the only other Pokemon I could think of was Chansey. And the points that I had left, at this point I had 160 points left, so I could not grab Chansey because Chansey's a tier A mon, and a tier A mon costs 180. I'll be down negative 20 points. So I would like, oh my god, I can't even think right now. Casper's abilities are pretty much a good way to like wither down his opponent's moves, and a good way to find out a Pokemon's item. As you can see, this thing is like has a massive defense, even though its HP isn't that good and the speed is complete trash, but it's still a Wally Pokemon pretty much. Especially with an Eviolite, that thing's just deadly, like extremely deadly. Yeah, this thing's mainly an attacker, so if I run this thing, I might bring Shadow Sneak, I might bring Nightshade, I might bring some other type of coverage move, but I don't even know at this point yet, because I've never used this class before. Yeah. Okay, so now the next pick, I wanted a reliable Rapid Spinner. And the only one I can think of is a Pokemon that I had last season that actually let me win a victory once I started freaking out and all that. And almost lost the game, but it came back and won me the game. So I would like everyone to welcome back to the team Beyblade the Hitmontop. Beyblade has some really good abilities: Intimidate, Steadfast. I think it has a third one, but I can't remember it exactly. But Steadfast allows me to get a speed boost if I get flinched. So basically, like, if I can swap this thing into it. If somebody swaps goes fake out on this thing, I'm gonna swap him while I have this thing on. The first thing gets a +1 in speed. I can also run Technician with this thing, which is actually it's that ability that I remembered. So maybe it will do me good. Technician, Mach Punch, Choice Band, Max Attack, Adamant. I can bring double priority with this thing and Scizor, which is a big threat. So yeah. This would be like a really big threat. I can run Close Combat, Rapid Spin, Mach Punch. I can bring Sword Stance on this thing, bulk up, so on and so forth. It's a really good mod in my opinion. Can do a lot of damage. Yeah. Okay, so now at this point in the draft, looking through the tiers, and I still have two of my free picks left, and I have a C tier left. I was looking through, I had 160 points. I'm like, okay, so that means I can get either a tier B and a tier E, or I can get a tier C and a tier D, or a tier C and a tier E, or tier D and tier E. But what I decided to do, I decided to grab a Fire Water Grass Core. first Pokemon that I grabbed was Fire type Pokemon, I believe, and I decided to grab Cleopatra the Salazzle. And Cleopatra will be our final Z-move user for this season. Cleopatra is like a really good mon. It can hit really hard and extremely fast, thanks to its 117 base speed. And it can also it's also a great way to poison steel types with that corrosion ability, like a toxic off and something. It's just amazing. And its other ability, Oblivious, is a great way. I have a great set in mind for Oblivious to troll someone with this set. So yeah, I have great plans, and I think Cleopatra's going to do extremely well this season. Next, I decided to grab Shrek the Seismitoad, who will be shiny this whole season because he needs to be shiny for his nickname to actually work. It has 3 abilities. Its ability, Swift Swim, gives me option to run Rain if I want to draft Rain later in the season. Its other ability, Water Absorb, gives me a water type immunity, which would be extremely helpful for Salazzle, Aerodactyl, Xerxes, stuff like that. And its last ability, Poison Touch, is basically a poison point or whatever. Poison Touch, I can't remember what it is. I think it's a Poison Touch, but it's the same thing, pretty much the same thing as Poison Point. And this thing is extremely bulky, so it can like take hits and give hits at the same exact time. It can pretty much be run either as a special or physical attacker. Doesn't really matter. This thing is just a beast in my opinion. Okay, now that I grabbed my fire and water type, I need to grab a grass type. The grass type I wanted was Rotombo, but it got sniped. So I decided to grab the next best thing. It was a Pokemon that helped me get to the playoffs in my 3DS League that I don't show on here because I don't have a 3DS card or anything to prop my phone up. But I believe that this Pokemon would actually help me do well and also gives me sun coverage. So yeah, I would like everyone to welcome to the team Samurai Jack the Leafeon. Leaf Guard's it's pretty much a great way to keep this Pokemon from getting status, and yeah, everything else pretty much. Chlorophyll, great way to get this Pokemon speed boosted considering how fast it can be and how hard it can hit with a Leaf Blade, Last Resort, stuff like that. Yeah, that's pretty much my team. One downside I see to this team though for this season, yeah, is I don't have any special attackers really. Like my only special attacker is Cleopatra, pretty much. Dusclops can be one. Nidoking's more like gonna be one. And Tinkerbell, that's all I have. And the only Tink that I got is Casper, and he doesn't even really have that good base HP. He just has really good defenses. But that's my team, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like down below. Comment what you think I could have done better with the team. Yeah, I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys later.